Hi, this is Mr. Coffee. I just want to give you a quick overview of the course navigation. All my classes, whether you're in geometry or pre-calculus, are all pretty much set up the same way. And to access your courses, you're going to have to log into Google with your PFA school credentials. And if you don't see your classes right off the bat, you can click on this little Google Apps waffle and click on the classroom, and that will bring you to the window that I was just on. And you'll notice that, the upcoming assignments, whether they're due today or usually the next day, are linked here. And a lot of people just click on those and they'll never go inside the class. I want to encourage you to go inside the class. I'm going to dive into the 326 geometry class just to show you. So the main page is the streaming page, and you'll notice that there's different topics. I've started here. I wanted some feedback on Kami. This is kind of like a hot topics. I'll post different things, changes or announcements will all go here. The bulk of the work, before I move on, also you'll notice that there's a Google Meet. This is where we do our live sessions. For some classes, it's on Mondays we do the live classes. The other class is on Tuesday. Usually on Wednesdays and Thursdays are drop-in help sessions during your class that follow the green and gold schedule published by the school. And Fridays is always a help session. I'm available to talk to anybody at any point. The work for every class is under classwork. And the way of trying to view this is put course overview. You see how to contact me, some tips on online learning, different things here that you probably should look at if you haven't. I also put CK12 resources. CK12 is one of the resources I'm using for this class. But the current week's work, you'll notice, are linked here on the side if you want to go directly to it. Or I also have, just by scrolling down, can get down to that assignment or that group of assignments. Each week I am giving out a weekly pace chart that I also email to all the students, usually Friday or Saturday for the next week. But if you click on that, I've got a pace chart that students are welcome to print out if they want, but to use to guide their work during the week. And I've put, Monday, period 2 and 5 have a live session. We're going to have that done on that day. Wednesday, I have a worksheet number 2, due dates 5/1. Here's the activities for Thursday. Those are the due dates. Activities for Friday. Those are the due dates. So I want to encourage you to use this to help you pace yourself and guide how you organize your week. Coming back to the other options under each week, I'll always post live class, the times and everything else that go with it. I always put learning resources that are applicable to the content that we're going to do this week. So we're doing stuff on area. I've given different videos and reference sheets and notes that are available for you to use at any point. I strongly encourage you to look at all of it, especially if you're struggling with different contents. I'll also put the videos from the live class sessions here. I'm trying to put a discussion prompt. This is an opportunity for all the students to kind of expand on how are they using the concepts in class in real life. And this week is how do you use area and perimeter around the house or at work. Just reply to that. Then there's usually a worksheet that I'm going to give that students can fill out and turn in. Again, to view the work, you can click on view assignment and you get access to all these and the ability to submit your work. Let's say you don't have a printer, you don't have to do your work right on these worksheets. You can do your work on another sheet of paper and then submit a scan or a picture of your work by submitting it here. This is accessible through the computer or your Google Classroom app available for your phone. So by all means, use use any of those opportunities to submit your work. The other type of assignments that I'm going to have, area of Polygon practice. This happens to be a quizzes activity, and that brings you to another site, but that score gets reported back to Google Classroom for me to look at. I'm also using another one that I mentioned earlier, the CK12, that reports back as well. The last thing that you should do during the week is called a status report. This is simply a Google form for you to fill out that shows me or gives me insight into what you got done. I'm looking for you to give me what worked well this week. Don't just say everything or nothing. Please tell me. Be as detailed as possible to let me know how you did. And then a couple opportunities to say, these are strategies that I want to work on and get better at. I want you to share your progress with your parents or guardians, and then just let me know how you communicated with me throughout the week. So I know, some of you want more information or need, more feedback. Just, let me know. Email me, text me, give me a call. I'm happy to work with you. You'll also see I still have available all the past work, organized in the same manner each week. By all means, if you're missing any work, you can go back and get that done. The last thing I want to mention is you can view your work by clicking on View Your Work, and you'll see what you've gotten done, what you're missing as well. But that would give you a good idea of what you need to do or how to do it. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me.